Howdy, everybody. I hope you guys had a great Christmas holiday. Got everything you wanted. Kids got everything they wanted. Just hoping everybody had a good, happy holidays. Um, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this mic up real quick so that I can hear myself, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop out dashboard, creative studio. This is a good way to keep I don't have a stream manager. I don't have a stream deck as everybody else has. My first episode with you guys. We're gonna try to see how this thing is gonna go. Talk to you guys a little bit. Probably rant. So as far as season's greetings go, had a whole bunch of whole slew of stuff to do this week. Fucking get the kids presents wrapped, as everybody else should know. He was busy doing that shit all day. Secondly, I definitely um how do I put this? I definitely enjoyed this Christmas just as much, if not more, than the last Christmas that I've had. So there is that. I can attest to that one. But yeah, this year went by pretty quick. Went by pretty quick, and with a whole bunch of stuff happening, more so than in previous years, if you know what I'm saying. So, okay, let's go ahead and try to share this screen. Oh yeah, that's laggy as hell. Share audio, entire screen. Let's see. Go over to Chrome. See how this is gonna work. Whole thing's just glitchy. Damn. Share. And out of streams. Alright, so I guess y'all just gonna have to hear the audio, I think. There we go. I can see the chat that way. I don't really need to see if anybody's joining. We just gonna react to videos, man. We just gonna sit here, do a react thing. First thing we gonna react to is Jev. We all love Jev here. If you haven't already, and if you aren't already, go ahead and go over to Jev's YouTube. It's Phase Jev. Go ahead and get that man a follow. Go subscribe to that man's page. He be coming out with content daily. He rarely ever misses 2 days in a row, by the way. So there's that to look forward to every day. Unlike most people who don't stream every day or, just the normal shit. He's there every day for you. But yeah, we gonna get back into this. I'm gonna go ahead and start this Jab video. Should be good. Hey, welcome in. If you're joining my pilot episode of my podcast,
it's not even breaking armor. This is crazy.
Everything. I do everything. Watch the
Wait, it is hit
Jet
scan.
video.
No way. Wait, it's hit scan, but it's weak as fuck. Look how far away he is. I got one.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Dude, why isn't it one-shotting, though? Oh, man, this thing might suck. There's no way it's worse than the SVD, though. There's no way. The SVD is, like, not hit scan and does the same amount of, like, no damage. Oh, my God, I downed somebody. He was downed. I shot him in the chest, and he didn't die. 4 bullets, man. Jeez. Maybe I should just hit him in the head. 2 bullets to break his armor, 2 bullets to actually kill. I'm hitting him like in the upper body, too. It's crazy. I don't have all the attachments I should, but...
And this man is using the AMR 50 mod, right?
It doesn't even matter if I hit this motherfucker.
He is so upset. He thinks that SVD... He thinks that the SVD excuse me, might be better than the fucking AMR. Interesting. Let's get back to it.
This thing sucks, man. I actually like playing Warzone when I'm sniping. Not fun otherwise.
Good shot, bro.
Are these guys like
Great
farming
shot.
for me? They're just landing here and looking at me? Yeah, he's
Enemy
just...
soldier incoming.
No, stop shooting at my friend. I got
Yeah,
my grandma a new computer for Christmas. And when I'm hooking this, I did not know that the technology, there were things I didn't even think of would actually be an issue. So I go and get the new computer, new tower and everything, bring it over, right? I go to plug it in and realize that the monitor that she's using has some, I don't know if it's like a DVI or VGA cable in the back or some shit. And the motherboard that I currently have for that computer, it doesn't have any of those on. So then I needed to go and get a monitor. Luckily, there was a monitor that we ended up finding that was like regular, just HDMI. Go and get the HDMI stuff and we plug it all in, right? And the computer was being weird. It would like, you would start it up, it would be no issue, whatever, it would start completely fine. But then it would just be a no signal, black screen. Could restart it a bunch of times, look at it, whatever. Yeah, all of the power is completely on. All of the fans are going, GPU fans are going, everything. Basically, I ended up fixing the whole thing, and people think I'm an absolute genius. Now, I know a lot of people will say it's an absolute misplay to let people know that you know how to fix a lot of shit, because then people will be contacting you about fixing everything. But it needed to be done. I ain't gonna get that computer just for it to sit there on a no signal. So first thing in my mind was, okay, well, maybe the computer's XMP is turned on immediately off. And I've got computers before that have XMP enabled as soon as they get to you, right? Which is the usual normal thing to happen. But sometimes XMP settings are set too high for RAM sticks that aren't really as good. Some RAM and other things like that are just, they're a lower quality. It's the silicone ladder. Some of them are just more stable than others.
Beautiful shots.
My
And
game
he
crashes.
crashed.
This is crazy. Anyway, blank screen, no signal. Had to find a different monitor. Never seen a monitor so old in my life, dude. So I was thinking the XMP is set too high and the RAM is just not that great. I'm like, all right, she ain't gonna notice anything like that. The computer that she was on, yeah, no way she would. I go and look at the motherboard, and for some reason, I can't find the CMOS battery. There's no button on the back to reset the CMOS either. Usually, if you're having booting issues, just reset CMOS. If it's an XMP issue, it'll boot completely fine. Everything will display fine. So new computer, new monitor, reset CMOS, still a completely blank screen. And then I go and look at what she has everything plugged into. Dude, this surge protector is literally the oldest thing I've ever seen. So I just thought, you know what? It might be a possibility that it's actually too old. So I was just thinking in my head, you know, like all the things that are usually plugged into this thing. Yeah, it's got power, but maybe there's, you know, kind of an issue there. This computer is clearly going to use more wattage and the monitor and everything. So I figured, hey, let's try to plug it into something else. So I decided to just go and plug the computer directly in first. Immediately, it shows up. It boots completely fine. I also had to reset the CMOS in that stupid way, like instead of removing the battery or having a button on it. I needed to go and short those two pins. I asked for the screwdriver. She's like, what do you need a screwdriver for? You're not taking it apart, are you? I'm like, no, not really. Yeah, it turns out her power supply was so old that it wouldn't display it. It was so weird, man. Never seen anything like
Is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened. Who know you are?
Never seen anything like it. She also like plugs the Ethernet cable and other shit like into the power thing itself. I've never seen that before. I had no idea that they even did that. And even on the newer power thing, it actually had them. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I want to steal it. I'm pretty sure this thing is hit
how well the
scan, so it feels really odd. I don't know why hitting headshots is so odd on this.
Get a better
They've got a
computer
tank
so
turret
that everything
online.
runs smoother.
I'm sure that guy's in
Eventually,
self-revive. He's there with a friend, surely. Yeah, I've never seen that kind of thing before.
This is just
Why? I need to get the pistol done too, so I'm pulling the
Streaming
pistol
every
out
day.
for sure.
after work.
All right, my bullets just disappearing after a certain range. I remember the other bug sniper rifle, whenever it was actually hit scan, the bullet straight up disappeared after a certain distance. That might be the case that's going on right there, because it's not even hitting the helicopter. I heard that the CHF barrel for this Barrett is pretty good. Could be wrong, though. Maybe it won't work in practice. I've only heard of it. I haven't seen it. But apparently the CHF barrel gives you, like, even more body shot damage, which is, like, amazing considering how bad the body shot. To the head, it's completely normal, but to the body, it's not. Very slow game, but I'm not used to this sniper rifle yet. I don't have all the attachments and shit. We do have double XP for like over a week, so that's going to be really big. Well, realistically, not for me. But for this kind of weapon in particular, yeah, for sure. You're telling me all these guys died over here and none of them wanted to come back at all? Not a single one. Oh, shit! Nope, you ain't getting that shit. I'm gone. I don't care if it's the end of the game. Fuck that shit. Why are the gun barrels all the way at the end? This is not the case for the other one. But like I was saying right here, look. So we go over here. Look at the damage that we have. 306 to the head, 100 to the neck, body, 70 arms, 100 to the stomach. This right here would not even fully break people's armor. 306 does. But if you look over here at the CHF barrel, look at the amount of extra damage we get to the neck and chest. Over 300 damage. That could be a one-shot in the chest. I don't know if it actually works like that, but doing the math, that is a one-shot to the chest. Now, you do get the extra range from this stuff. You lose the bullet velocity and stuff. But again, if it's hit scan, bullet velocity doesn't even actually matter. I got to get that barrel. I have to. And they were saying, too, when I was fixing the computer, they were like, you were always that kid that was sitting around, like, whatever adult was, like, fixing the computer and thought it was really cool. And I was like, yeah, I never thought I would end up being that guy. I am now that guy. Then when I heard they go and say, I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm like, how is that possible? Now I understand. I really do understand. I don't think I know that much, but I did fix it. I didn't break anything. I didn't even do anything risky. I feel so fucking cool, man. Genuinely. Crazy, too, because I have my nephew there, and I'm watching him play games, and then he's watching me fix the computer. This is crazy. Washing over me, I'm realizing, wait, holy shit, I am him. I am now in that same position. It's come full circle. What a beautiful timeline. And this kid, he thinks I'm like the coolest person ever. If only he knew how much of a fucking loser I really was.
Hey, sometimes the shit that be coming out of Jeff's mouth is crazy as fuck. The nigga said if only he knew how much of a loser I really was. Jeff, you're not a loser, bro. You're looked up to and loved by a lot of people, my guy. I got a candle. Girl got it for me for my birthday. Strawberry shortcake. Smells great. But back to the video.
Is there another guy in here? Oh, no. Why are there footsteps when he's crawling? Couldn't it just be his ass print dragging on the ground instead? Dude, once I get over to, like, the SMGs and shit, so once I finish this sniper rifle, for the golds anyway, going back through for the other ones, it's not even going to be bad. But one thing that I'm curious about, actually, how do I do the launchers? How exactly do I do these? So if I look at this, 40 eliminations with the Sigma. I actually have to kill people with this thing? Destroy 5 vehicles driven by people. 5 kills on an airborne target? What does that even mean? Score streaks, equipment, field upgrades in a single match? Okay. I could just use like engineer or something and just, I guess, run around and die a whole bunch. Maybe it won't be so great. And then there's also the knife. I haven't killed a single person with a knife in Warzone. 50? This is crazy. I was like, yeah, I'll get to the SMGs and I'll blow through everything, and that's pretty much it. I did the ARs, I did the sniper rifles, I did the shotguns, I did the LMG, marksman rifles. The secondaries are actually kind of scary. The pistols are fine, but the launchers and the... Wait, what happens if I get this? Unlock gold tiger camo on 2 launchers. But this isn't a launcher. Does this count? I have to go and see how other people did it. I thought I was past this.
Getting 8 ads every 20 minutes is actually diabolical. Meet Pop, the ad blocker that actually works on Twitch, aka
Do that. Just stream. Chat right there. My girl hopes that this will make me feel better. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie.